I am the one who figured out how the universe really works. I predicted what the James Webb Telescope is observing. Radiant massive galaxies in a very young observable universe. That's how it was observed. Cosmologists still don't understand how these massive and radiant galaxies can exist in such a young observable universe. No one else was apparently able to predict these observations.
Okay, you ask how I was able to predict these observations in advance before the James Webb Telescope. I'll tell you.
But though it's not space that's expanding, the expanding supermassive objects in the centers of galaxies were created in their own three-dimensional Big Bangs. The expanding supermassive objects emit zillions of separate expanding dark matter clumps that quickly coalesced into new expanding stars. The expanding stars were created as if from nothing, but of course not out of nothing.
It took two expanding supermassive objects that passed each other close.
The zillions of separate expanding dark matter clumps that came from them pushed through each other again and again until their expansion accelerated so fast that they couldn't push each other away from each other at the same rate as they expanded. At that point, they merged into new, much larger entities.
New expanding stars that have been pushing away from the center of their expanding galaxy along a spiral path throughout their history.
At first faster than they expanded, but now at the same rate as they are expanding. So there were no attractive L forces of any kind, not on a small scale, nor on a large scale.
Dark matter is not needed to hold galaxies together by some unexplained gravitational force.
Einstein opened a Pandora's box of physics when he took the concept of curved space out of his hat. Curving space is the emperor naked. I'm the man who clamoring out, physicists and cosmologists, your emperor is naked.
So, attractive forces are not needed, even on a small scale, as so-called binding forces.
In the nuclei of atoms, there are congestion areas or like traffic areas of energy that are scattered into space, which recycle the energy that is scattered into space and push each other away from each other in the same ratio as they expand.
We can say that the nuclei of atoms are expanding and recycling the expanding dark energy, which creates particles that are being registered, such as electrons and photons, which are still composed of energy that is scattered into space.
Nuclei do not need to control the electrons around them because they do not remain around the nuclei.
Expanding physicists send expanding light towards the expanding atomic nuclei and thus allow new expanding electrons to be born from this dark energy that is scattered into space, which is recycled by the expanding atomic nuclei.
Physicists think they have removed the electrons that already existed around the nuclei. This is the key to the theory of everything in physics. Love. I am one who figured